welcome back to my channel. I wanted to celebrate today because on the 30th, it's actually going to be the 15th year anniversary of Mean Girls and its official opening weekend. So I wanted to try out some recipes from the unofficial Mean Girls Cookbook. And it was actually created by the guy who plays Aaron, the boyfriend in Mean Girls. So I thought it would be really interesting to try this book out. The recipes are super cute. They all have adorable names. So we're going to be trying two of the recipes today. We're going to be trying the mac and cheese balls because you're a mouse, duh. And we are also going to be trying the Swedish nutrition bars from the book. So let's just jump right into it. And you need to have 3 separate bowls, one with flour, one with an egg, which I tried to use a flax egg, and then another with panko or kind of breadcrumbs. I ended up making my own breadcrumbs the day because I was out, and then also you're going to need to make some boxed mac and cheese the day before you do any of this. So I used Daya, the cheddar one. I've had it before. It's not fantastic, but what box of mac and cheese is actually fantastic, right? Go ahead and grease that muffin tin, and then we're going to bring the mac and cheese over. So you don't really want the mac and cheese to break apart. It was hard to mold them because they would just kind of crumble. So I tried to be very careful and keep them together. And this is where you see where the flax egg did not come through. So I just said, whatever, let's just get rid of it. And then I replaced it with some unsweetened almond milk. And that worked out fine. The milk worked perfectly though. The panko or the breadcrumbs, they stayed on. And then I just did that with all of the mac and cheese. A lot of it was coming undone, and I don't think there was a way for me to really avoid this. I don't know how to avoid it crumbling, but this recipe was just really problematic for me. They did not come out cute, as you can see here, because I didn't want to shape them because they would just crumble. This is what they look like after. They were not good. They were dry, they didn't really have any flavor. In the book they say to use chicken broth to cook the mac and cheese in, like that's gonna make this big difference. So I did cook mine in veggie stock, but honestly you can barely taste the difference, and it's still pretty bland. I tried to eat it with some Follow Your Heart blue cheese, and I mean the blue cheese was good. I did use those vegan bacon bits in it to try to jazz it up, but even that couldn't save it. All in all, the mac and cheese balls were really disappointing. I would not make these again. I don't think it was the boxed mac and cheese that was the problem. I just honestly think this recipe wasn't very good. Texture, taste, and looks, it was a fail in every single category. To improve it, maybe frying it would improve it. I don't think it would improve it that much. It would give it a crunch factor, which is really nice, and I guess it would make it look a little bit better. But honestly, I would not recommend this recipe at all. So let's go ahead and see how the Swedish nutrition bars turned out. I did have this recipe just because I didn't know how it was going to turn out after the first recipe I tried, so I'm a little wary at this point. So I did have this recipe just to be perfectly clear. So we're going to start off by grinding a couple tablespoons of oats until it is more of a flour. It's not going to be super fine, but it should look like this. Then I threw in 1/4 cup of protein powder. I love this protein powder. I've talked about it in what I eat to get 137 grams of protein in a day. And then I also added a tablespoon of this collagen. It's vegan. Most collagen isn't vegan, so just make sure to find a vegan one. And threw that in there. And then I added 1/2 cup of raw cashews. I found these cashew pieces from Trader Joe's, but I found recently you can get them for pretty cheap at Winco if you have a Winco near you, because they have those bulk bins. So I've been doing that, and it's been saving me so much money. I added 2 hefty tablespoons of almond butter. I also added some agave. Not much agave, only a tablespoon or so. Added 5 dates. I love dates. The best description of a date that I can come up with is that if honey had a fruit, it would be a date. It tastes very honey-like, and it's really, really sweet and delicious. So after you grind all of the ingredients in a food processor, you just lay it down and then let that sit in the fridge for 4 hours. And I have mine right here. Didn't turn out very pretty. And it's not staying together very well either. It crumbles. I don't know. And I'm definitely not the only person who have had these results. I've seen other people who have been reviewing the cookbook, and every time they make it, it doesn't really stay together. It does taste nice, from what I remember. Let me see. The thing about these, it doesn't taste bad, and they have a really good ingredients, so it's a really healthy bar. But I would say the flavor is only really coming from the protein powder that I have. I probably wouldn't make these again, honestly. They're a cute idea. It's nice making something that's kind of from the movie that's not really gonna make you gain weight. It will actually help you lose weight, which I liked that idea, and I liked that the authors did that. At the same time, you can tell that these were not created by a chef. Well, he had a chef friend help him, but I feel like these recipes are not, they're not all winners. So join me next time, because I'm going to have one more Mean Girls recipe for you guys that actually I really enjoy. But we're going to hold off on that until the 30th for the actual Mean Girls anniversary. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, maybe hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!